Friends, enemies, those as of yet undecided, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Average Man Reviews, the show where I give my unsolicited, unpaid, and unorthodox opinions on a wide variety of subjects and products. Today, we have the Dartzone Max Outlaw, which I have to say, beautiful, beautiful naming choice. In fact, I'm probably going to steal it. I'm going to introduce myself at parties that way. Name's Max. Max Outlaw. I'm kidding, I don't go to parties. Anyway, I picked this up at Target for $30. That is $30. And this is the box that it comes with. It's the cool style box with a window so you can see the product before you buy it. It's held in place by like 6 zip ties. Comes with a pistol, comes with a pair of glasses we're not worried about because safety third. Next up, it has 2 cylinders. Now, for the duration of my review, I will be using 1 cylinder. Why? The second cylinder was stolen by my children who have decided that it is pirate treasure. Who knows? They're 2 and 4, so who knows what goes on in their little minds. But as a result, I got 1 cylinder for the review. Also comes with 12 darts for the 2 cylinders. They're 6 shots apiece. You can do the math on how that works out. Ka-chow! The box has left the building. So the blaster itself, let's talk about it. It's very light, and that's not a bad thing. However, as a result, it's kind of hard to spin. I know that's not really like a concern that they probably had when they were making it, but I can show you. I went ahead and popped it open to see what the internals looked like. Let's toss those up on screen. So as you can see, a good portion of the internals are all metal, which is pretty cool because typically if you were going to have metal internals, you would have to buy those secondary from like Etsy or something as an upgrade. So the fact that it comes stock with a metal hammer, pretty cool. Now, as far as the body features go, we have iron sights. There is no tack rail up top, so you can't put a scope or anything like that on it. You do have a tack rail at the bottom. Put a flashlight, a laser, put a foregrip on it and look like a weirdo. I don't know, whatever you want. Put a bipod on it. Go all out, you know. It's your life. Do what you want. Comes with a safety. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things. This is really cool. There's no button to release the cylinder. To release the cylinder, you simply push it. That's it. You just push it and it comes out. Now, bear in mind, it's in there firm, like, you're not going to get it to come out just running around with it. I don't think there's a concern that if you had this in a holster or something like that, that the cylinder is going to fall out while you're running, unless maybe you bumped into something and knocked it loose. At which point, that'd probably be enough force that you would notice because you bumped into something hard enough to knock the cylinder loose. Anyway. Another thing that's really, really interesting, check this out. When I pull the trigger, the barrel extends. What does that mean? Why is it significant? I love machinery, okay? In a past life, I was an aircraft mechanic for the Army, so I'm very into machinery. This is one of the things I love about this. The way this operates, when that piece comes in, it's actually going into, there's a little divot in here. It's going into the cylinder and sealing it. So it's not like a traditional dart revolver where the dart just gets hit and goes down the barrel. It actually extends the barrel into the cylinder and then fires the dart downrange. I don't know. I find that really cool. I don't know. I'm rambling again. I don't want to upset Brian. We'll throw Brian up on screen. Apparently, I get too off topic for his sensitive tastes. I'm so sorry, Brian. I know it's very hard to be very frustrated. You can tell how little I care. Okay, back to the blaster. So, last thing to talk about as far as the body, because it's kind of devoid of anything major to really talk about. So final thing is the barrel. The barrel can fit basically any barrel attachment I've tried from the sister companies that produce the same kind of stuff. This is Dartzone. This is the barrel piece from the Dartzone Dictator. It fits on there and it looks pretty cool. The other one would be X-Shot. This is the X-Shot long shot that I'm in the process of converting into a Halo 2 battle rifle. But just gonna borrow that for a second. If you were so inclined, you could do that. Not sure why you'd want to, but you could. It's 2 pieces. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. And finally, for Adventure Force, my Nexus Pro is in the process of turning into a pulse rifle from Aliens, but we can take its barrel for a second. And the Nexus Pro / Aeon Pro, because I'm not sure which one this barrel came off of, it fits too. So it's the same barrel, same muzzle diameter, it's all the same. So as far as that goes, not a whole lot else to talk about, right? It's pretty nicely made, it's not heavy, feels sturdy enough, it's got metal components, got a tack rail, comes with some stuff. Let's go shoot this thing. What do you say? Partner? It's not how I meant to catch it at all. Let's try that again. Ah! Now we're talking. In case I hadn't mentioned it, the cylinder only takes half-length darts because, well, it's a short cylinder. So it is a half-length exclusive blaster. One thing to note, I don't think I mentioned this. The prime is a little hard. It's got some force behind it. So one thing that correlates to, when you're holding it, you can see the line that the hammer has to come down to pretty well inside of your grip. What that means, hello generator, what that means is that if you wanted to try to fan the hammer, unless you hold it like down here, you're not going to be able to, because the hammer has to come down so far it's going to bite into the webbing of your thumb. Not a big deal, but just something to be aware of. Let's shoot some stuff. The target I have set up is 30 feet away. We'll see how we do. All right, not bad. Every shot hit the target. So, gonna reload and try that again. I have the target moved out to 40 feet, 40. Considerable distance considering most things can't even hit accurately at 25 to 30 feet. So I don't suspect we'll have any trouble at 40. This thing is pretty solid. Let's see what happens. Why, Johnny Ringo, you don't know Daisy at all. Wyatt Earp is my friend. Johnny Ringo is an educated man. Now I really hate him. You said we play for blood, remember? Your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Crime's a disease. I'm the cure. All right. 6 shots, 6 hits. Not bad. I'm about to fall off this piece of concrete. 6 shots, 6 hits. not bad. So what else can we test? Let's see how far it shoots. We haven't done that. Let's see what its maximum range is. So the box says it can shoot up to 125 feet. Now I'm sure that's, you know, angled like a guitar. So we're gonna try it and see what we can hit. For points of reference, the gazebo is about 50 feet away. The shed is about 100 feet. So my guesstimate is that it's going to land somewhere between the two at around like 75 feet. We'll see. Firing flat. Two shots flat. One shot angled and we hit the shed. Angled, we hit just before the shed. Angled, I hit the shed. Ooh, that wasn't good. All right, I'll show you where they all landed, but one of those, that last shot, that went way short. Let's see what we got. This shot landed at 50 feet. A little bit past, about 60 feet. About 60, about 70-ish. Another one about 70. Around 80 feet. Around 85, 85. 90, 95-ish, and these are the ones that bounced off the shed. So, yeah, it can definitely reach a target at 100 feet. Not sure how accurate it is at 100 feet, but it can definitely hit the broadside of a shed at 100 feet, which is more than you can say for a lot of blasters. So, with all that taken care of, let's step inside and wrap this up, shall we? So, after action review, what do we think? Personally, I'm thinking Arby's. The ADHD has been hitting bad today and I have not eaten anything, so. But in regards to the blaster, I think it's pretty cool. I would definitely recommend it. Performance-wise, I mean, you saw it hits the target. It might not hit the same place on the target, so it has a little bit of a wider shot grouping, but nonetheless, it's accurate. I'm thinking, what, maybe 80, 85, maybe 90% accurate. I mean, I hit everything I aimed at, I just didn't hit the same place twice, right? So it can definitely hit a person-sized target. Now, yeah, spend some more time with it, really learn the ballistic trajectory that it fires, and probably sit here and use it as a target pistol to shoot cans and stuff like that all day. With the price where it's at, the build quality, the metal internals, I mean, I think it's a steal for 30 bucks, to be entirely honest. And I really don't have a whole lot else to say about it. There's anything that's a negative is just kind of like, is it a negative? I mean, you can't shoot it particularly fast because it has a really heavy prime on the hammer. So yeah, it shoots a little slower. The prime is a little heavy. It's a little light to try to spin it. I mean, I'm nitpicking and scraping the bottom of the barrel here, you know? Overall, I think it's great. And, oh, one thing, I didn't even bring this up. So it has a little spot here that's curved in, so you can load darts into it without actually having to take the cylinder out. You can just load a dart into there like it's an old school like Colt revolver, how they would slide the shots into it. Pretty neat. Yeah, man, I don't want to ramble. I'm just gonna say it's good. I'd recommend you get it. I like it. I have no regrets. So until next time, This is Average Man Reviews, signing off.